All right, it is 8:05, so good morning. Welcome to day 6 of the online Rankin Technical College AWD 1100 C# programming class. Today is the first hands-on test. I sent the test out this morning about an hour and a half ago. I'm going to go over the test instructions with you from now until about 8:20. Might be a little less, might be a little more. I don't think so. It'll be around that. And as it says, I'm going to save the lecture I'm doing right now as a private video and send each of you an invite. You should be getting basically a hyperlink where you can click on it. Now, a couple of you were here a little bit early this morning, and I didn't get in until right at 8 o'clock because on Thursday mornings from 7:45 until 8, we have an AWD meeting with me and the two instructors from St. Louis, and we do it through Teams. All right. The reason I'm telling you that is I talked to Doug Gegelman, and Doug is my counterpart teaching this class in the seated classroom in St. Louis, and he is giving the test tomorrow. So we're pretty much right at the same point. All right. So if for some reason you click on the invite and nothing happens or whatever, let me know. But you have to let me know. All right. So after I get done in about 10 minutes or so, the rest of the period will be time for you to work on the test. I'll be here until, online here with you till noon. Now, I said the other day, then afterwards I'm going to be going home. I'm not, because I found out that we have an IT staff meeting today, which usually lasts from 12 noon till about 12:30, sometimes till 12:45. After that, I will be heading home. All right. But I will be checking my email really pretty regularly until about 10 o'clock tonight. All right. The test is due to me by midnight tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to go over as much of chapters 4 and 5 as possible, and we'll spend at least Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week on chapters 4 and 5 as well. So again, the first test is being given right now, and it's due by midnight tonight. In addition, your completed Murach chapters 1 through 3 homework and written tests are due by midnight Sunday. All right. When I go over this stuff, if there's something that doesn't make sense, please, by all means, email me and let me know. I'll be happy to go over it with you. Now, I want to show you this. What I'm going to do here is basically follow the instructions right here because I want everybody to get some free points. So the first thing it says is code all 3 projects in solution HOTS in folder FML last HOTS. All right, well, I've already got that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just change it to hot. All right, bud. So what you should do when you start working, of course, it's not going to let me do it because I've got it open right now. The first thing you should do is wherever you're going to save this stuff, be it on your desktop or someplace else, right mouse click and go in there and make a new folder. So let's assume your name is John R. Doe. So I would say J.R. Doe HOTS, like that. Now, just doing that, all right, that's going to start to get you some points right there. Now, again, of course, not J.R. Doe. You'll put in your first initial, your middle initial, and your last name. All right. Then you will come in and you will start up Visual Studio. There are 3 projects on here, Hot 1, Hot 2, and Hot 3. All right. So you'll come in here. They're all console apps. You'll create a new project. All right. It'll be a console app. The first one will be Hot 1-1, and you want to put it into the folder that we just talked about. So, again, I'm using J.R. Doe HOTS, so you've got something to use. All right. And then you want to make sure that you call the solution name HOTS, HOTS, like that. Now, doing that, what I just showed you, All right. And I'm not going to write any code, but just so you see this. But doing that, that's going to get you 10 points. So you already got 10 points banked. Now, if you're able to submit your completed work, in other words, what you'll want to do in here is you'll want to double click in here right away, right mouse click, and choose Get Bash here. Then come in and type in Git init. And that makes the empty Git folder. All right. Then you can go out, and the order in which you do this typically doesn't matter a lot, but you can go out then to GitHub. All right. Make a new repository. So click on new. And this will be called, in my case, JRDO HOTS. All right. And again, you can make it'll be your first initial, your middle initial, your last and your last name, HOTS, like that. Yours will be private. I'm going to make mine public just so you see it, but yours will be private. All right. And then click Create Repository. Then you'll want to come down and grab this line that's right here, the Get Remote Add Origin line. Grab that, right mouse click on it and choose Copy. Then come in here, right mouse click, paste, and hit Enter. Again, if you want to check to make sure that worked, if you want to do that, you can type in Git space remote space -v. And there it is. All right. So now let's assume you're done. So let's assume that we've got all the test stuff done. Everything we finished all three problems. Then you're going to want to say git add dot and hit enter. Then git commit -m. You can put in something like hot #1, just something simple like that. Hit enter again. And now that I've set up my add origin, now you can go in and you can say git push -u origin. Again, yours will be main, but mine is master. All right. Now, if I go here now and just refresh my screen, all right, it says, do I want to add a README? You can if you want to. All right, it really doesn't matter. So I'll just say hot #1. All right, commit changes. All right, commit changes. And there it is. Now, the other thing you're going to have to do, since you made it private, is you will have to go in and send me an invite. How the heck do you do that? I'm going to show you right now. All right. It's not hard. All right. So if you're back here at your main page, you find in here someplace you've got settings. Now I got to find it because it's kind of in a weird spot sometimes, but somewhere in here are your settings. Let's see. Feedback filter. Come on, Jeff. Issues, projects, go spaces. How about if I click here? Son of a gun. Issues, pull requests, have no requests. Settings. So you can click on your picture if you put one there, or it'll probably have your name or something. Click on that and go down to settings right there. All right. Then all you have to do when you want to add somebody, public profile, there should be a collaborators in here. Of course, I can't find it. Son of a gun. Pronouns, URL, location, update profile. All right. Developer settings, I don't know. That isn't it. I'll tell you what, I will find it. I will put it out there. If If I can't find it, if you just want to go and take your folder, zip it and email it to me, I'll give you the same credit that I was going to give otherwise. There should be a thing in here someplace that says um, collaborators over here. I don't see it. All right. This is the page I usually get. That's me. That's my home page. And usually there's a thing right here that says settings. I do not see it. All right. I'll find it. And it's not hard because once you find the right one, there'll be a thing there that says collaborators. And then you'll click where it says add collaborator. All right. And you'll put in JP Scott Rankin. It'll bring up not my picture, but it'll show me. You click on that, and then I will have access. Since I'm having problems with that, again, the other thing you can do then is to take your folder when it's all done, right mouse click on it, choose send to compressed zip folder, and it makes a zip copy of the folder. Then go in, whatever your email client is, all right, should be the same as mine. Come in here through a new email, say jpscott@rankin.edu. All right, you can send a copy to yourself if you want to make sure. And I'll say Ray Hot One. Then you come down here and you click attachments. There it is. All right, so I just did that. I click send. What you'll notice here in just a minute or two is it's going to show that in there. All right, there it is. All right, so that's 10 points. All right, so let's quickly look at the test here. All righty. Number one, all three of these are console programs. Hot 1 asks you your name and prints the following message. Hello, comma, your name, exclamation point. So if I run this, there it is. Please enter your full name. Jeffrey Paul Scott. Hello, Jeffrey Paul Scott. Do you have to print twice like I did? No. Why is mine print twice? Because in mine, I did it using both string interpolation and non-string interpolation. You can use either one. That's it right there for the first one. That's it. That's all you have to do for 15 points. The second problem, write a C# console program named Hot 1-2 that asks the user for any 3 decimal numbers. Make sure you set them up as decimals and prints the average of those 3 numbers. All right. Now I also printed the sum. You don't have to, but you can. So enter number 1, 45. Enter number 2, 67.89. Enter number 3, 128. So if I add those up, this is what? 112. It looks like 240.89. So the average should be about 80 point something. All right. And you can see, again, you don't have to put the sum in there. You can put the sum in there. All right. That's fine. All right. The last one, which is the hardest and it's worth the most points. Again, write a C# console program. Call it Hot 1-3 that prompts the user. Notice here's the prompts: name, address, city, state, zip, and how many t-shirts do you want to buy? So those are your inputs: name, address, city, state, zip, and number of t-shirts. All right. The price of the t-shirt should be set up as a constant. Const decimal t-shirt price equal 14.99 M or something like that. Sales tax, use a constant. So sales tax, const int sales tax, const decimal sales tax equal 0.08 M, something like that. All right. Then after you put in 5, you should take that 5 and multiply it by the price per shirt. So 14.99 times 5 gives you 74.95. You add the tax to that. 8% of 74.95 is $6. You add the 2 up, and there it is. So it's to show you, because yes, I've done the entire test, enter your name. It was John Doe. Street address, 25 Rankin Lane. City, St. Louis. State, Missouri. Zip, 63113. How many t-shirts did you want to order? 5. And there's the results. All right. So again, when you go through this, if you have any questions, or if there's anything that doesn't make sense, all right, or if you're having problems with the invite, all right, please email me right away. That's really about all I've got to say. Again, we will go over chapters 4 and 5 tomorrow, all right, as much as possible. Okay, good luck, and I will talk to you later.